Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Cops probing if St. James' man death is linked to his court case. Police are trying to determine if Wednesday's killing of a man in Rosemont, Cambridge, St. James has anything to do with a shooting case he had before the courts. Windsor Foster, otherwise called Bosshead, a 28-year-old mechanic from Post Office Hill in Cambridge, was found shot to death in his community. Information reaching reporter indicated that around 1:50 p.m., residents heard loud explosions sounding like gunshots and called the police. Lawmen rushed to the area and found Foster lying on his back with multiple gunshot wounds to the upper body and head. Foster was taken to the Conway Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Despite the number of bullet wounds on Foster, no spent casing were found at the scene. Foster, police revealed, was still accused in a case of shooting with intent currently before the court. He was charged with shooting a man known as Orrit Morris and was out on bail on that matter. Police say they are trying to determine if there was a possible link between the shooting and Foster's death. Morris was subsequently shot and killed by a gunman in Cambridge last month. Probe launched after cops' nephew found dead at St. Catherine home. An investigation has been launched after the 12-year-old nephew of a policewoman was found shot to death in Snake Hill district in Point Hill, St. Catherine on Saturday. The child, identified as Omarco Brown, a student of Jonathan Grant High School, was with his mother at their home where the cop was visiting. Reports reaching reporters indicated that the cop, a constable, went to the home and the mother was combing her hair outside. A loud explosion was heard inside. Upon investigation, the child was seen lying on the floor beside a bed with a gunshot wound to the head. The cop's service firearm was found in her handbag on the bed beside him, the firearm muzzled with turned upwards. The authorities were called in the scene process. Mother distraught as 14-year-old daughter missing since Wednesday. The mother of a 14-year-old former student, Christina Brackett, who has been missing since Wednesday, is appealing to the public for help in locating her. Sally Ann Blair, who resides in Petersfield, Westmoreland, told reporters that she sent her daughter off to school on Wednesday morning, but the teen is yet to return home. Me send her to school, and then when time come school over, me no see she come from school. So I usually check my neighbor where she always stay. Like if I go on the road and come back, and she see me not there. We did just a wait because we know taxi is difficult. Then going up to 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. I still don't see her. No call, no information, none at all. Blair said it is unlike her daughter to not return home. She normally comes home. It's the first she never come home till now. She not really talkative, she very quiet. She may have one friend, but not plenty because she doesn't talk much. 39-year-old Blair added. She said according to the vice principal of From Technical School, where Brackett is a grade 9 student, the teen turned up for classes on Wednesday, but she has been absent since. When I called the vice principal, he said she went to school on that day. She didn't return for school Thursday or the rest of the week. He checked her form teacher and she marked the register and said she came onto school over, the mother stated. Blair said she filed a missing person report at the White House police station on Thursday. Her daughter usually gets home by 6 p.m., Blair said. She noted that on the day Christina disappeared, school dismissed at 1:45 p.m. instead of the usual 2:55. Ever since her daughter's disappearance, the mother of 4 has been struggling to cope. I have sleepless nights, can't eat, can't sleep, can't think straight. I've been crying a lot, I've been frustrated. It's resting on my mind and I just can't believe, me no know what happened. It is very hard for me right now. It's a sad news to hear that your daughter go out and she did not come in on time, the distraught mother told reporters. She said the community has also been impacted by her daughter's disappearance. It's been stressing to all of us in the community because they just know her as a humble child who doesn't give trouble. It really hurts everyone, she said. She explained to the public for help. I am appealing to anyone worldwide. Please help me to find my daughter. I hope she's safe wherever she is and she comes home without a harm, the mother pleaded while fighting to hold back tears. Anyone who knows the whereabouts of Christina Brackett is asked to call the White House police station at 876-963-5220 or the nearest police station. 2 killed as bloodletting robberies continue in Westmoreland. 2 men were shot dead in separate incidents in Westmoreland on Saturday morning as criminals continue to wreak havoc in the parish. One of the deceased men has been identified as 54-year-old Omar James, a fruit vendor of St. James. The second victim has only been identified by his alias Rasta. Reports from the Savannah Lamar police are that about 6:10 a.m., James was loading fruits from his motor vehicle when a motorcycle drove up with two men aboard. One of the men then approached James and opened gunfire, hitting him in the head. The men then drove off on the same motorcycle. The police were alerted and on their arrival, James was seen lying along the roadway in a pool of blood with a single gunshot wound to his head. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Speaking with reporters online on Saturday afternoon, Zone 4 Commander for Little London and Negril Deputy Superintendent of Police, DSP Mitchell, said the second incident took place on No Parallel Road in Negril. We had a murder shortly after 10 o'clock this morning on the road. It is reported that a gentleman was coming out of his premises in his vehicle when he was pounced upon by a man who shot him several times in his vehicle. He subsequently died on location, DSP Mitchell revealed. Mitchell also said two persons were robbed outside a mini-mart at West End in Negril on Saturday morning. He said thieves grabbed items from their vehicles. He said the police have been responding to a number of incidents in this space, and he is appealing to citizens to cooperate with the lawmen. We are urging citizens to report any unusual activities and strange vehicles parked at premises. Report them to the police so we can investigate same, he appealed. He added that a number of assets has been deployed in the Negril zone. We have the Quick Response Unit, the military police support. We have a number of police patrols along Norman Manley Boulevard, Red Ground, and along Non-Parallel Road, he assured. On Friday, Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Western, Moreland Wilson, called for a state of public emergency amid the spate of robberies and murders in the parish. NWSC says work on drought mitigation projects for advance. The National Water Commission has indicated that work on some projects to help with drought mitigation and sustainable water supply is far advanced. Many of the projects have already gone through the partnership agreement phase with construction schedule to begin next year. NWSC Vice President Cunningham gave an update on the project during a webinar on quenching Jamaica's drought hosted by the Office of Utilities Regulation. Mr. Cunningham said ground is expected to be broken for the Rekobe water treatment plant early next year. He said tenders have been invited for other projects including the Ferry to Rock Pond pipeline.
The very important Rekobe 15 million gallon water treatment plant, which is a public-private partnership. So NWC in this case will be purchasing water from a private investor who will construct, operate, maintain, and transfer in the end the plant to us. That PPP has completed what's called commercial close, which is the signing of the agreement, and is now going through the process of financial close, which is where all the financing arrangements are dealt with, the I's dotted and the T's crossed. And we are hoping that this project will break ground somewhere in the first quarter of 2024. The Greater Mandeville Water Supply Improvement Program, that has been ongoing for a number of years now, and it's a huge project with scheduled completion for early 2025. There are a number of externally contracted projects island-wide, 22 of them that are in progress now, which include supply upgrading and expansion. There are 45 in-house projects, smaller projects that we execute on our own through our parish offices. The Port Royal transmission main from the Norman Manley International Airport roundabout into the township, and in the ferry to Rock Pond, Forest Hills via Plantation Heights. Tenders have been invited and the works are scheduled for 2024 into 2025.
St. Catherine man held with copper wires get $200,000 bail. A 20-year-old St. Catherine man charged in connection with stolen copper wires was on Friday offered $200,000 bail in the parish court. In granting bail, Senior Parish Judge Desiree Ellie ordered Kemar McLean to be charged with receiving stolen property to report to the Spanish Town Police every Monday. McLean is to return to court on January 8 next year. In applying for his bail application, his attorney Hinson told the court that her client was a victim of circumstances. She also argued that he was a fit candidate for bail and that he would honor his obligations. Allegations are that on Monday, November 27, a police team swooped down at a house along Old Harbour Road in Spanish Town and carried out a search. The copper wires were discovered during the search. He was subsequently arrested. Following an investigation, He was charged with receiving stolen property. The items were identified as belonging to telecommunications company Float Jamaica. Please remember to subscribe, like, share,